My dear child, stop for just a moment and take this in. What I'm about to tell you isn't just a nice thought, it's a clear sign from heaven. I saw you walk into that place, dressed in what felt most comfortable to you. You weren't trying to impress anyone. You weren't trying to be noticed. You were just being yourself. And you probably thought no one important was paying attention. But in a place you never even stepped into, your name was spoken out loud. It came up in a real government meeting. A serious one. A room full of powerful people talking about important things, and suddenly, someone brought you up. They stopped the meeting and said, "There's something about this person's way of dressing. It's not just fashion, it's a message." Everyone in the room nodded. They all felt it. You didn't even know anything was happening. But I was there, and I heard it when someone said, "They look like someone straight out of a divine story." And they weren't joking or mocking. They were stunned. Your simple style carried something deep, something spiritual. Some of them even went quiet. One person whispered under their breath, "They look like they've been touched by something holy." And they were right. Every color you wear, every piece of clothing that touches your skin, it's been touched by my blessing. You are not ordinary. Even when it feels like no one else watching you, I am working behind the scenes. I am opening rooms where your name is being mentioned, your light is being seen, your presence is being felt. Yes, even your style. You may have thought people were ignoring you. You may have believed you didn't stand out. Maybe you thought you looked too different, or that you weren't trendy enough. But I made you shine in a way that only the right eyes will recognize. I made you magnetic, not to everyone, but to the ones who matter. You don't need a spotlight from the world. I am your spotlight. I gave you that look before you even knew how to look in a mirror. And when you get dressed each day, it's not just about clothes, it's about calling. You are putting on pieces of your purpose. That's why some people feel calm when they see you. That's why others feel unsure, or even nervous. Your presence does something to the room. And that's why, when your name came up in that meeting, it wasn't out of gossip, it was out of awe. Now let me show you what happened behind the scenes. In that room, there was a woman, an advisor. A few days before the meeting, she had seen someone walking by. She didn't know who it was, but she couldn't stop thinking about their face, their posture, their colors. She didn't know your name at the time. But when it came up in that meeting, she gasped. "That's the one," she said. "That's the person I saw. They looked like they were carrying peace on their shoulders." Everyone stopped. They looked you up. They found your social media. They searched through your pictures. And they just stared. Then one of them said something that stayed in the room. "This one is going to be part of something bigger. We don't know what it is yet. But I do. Because I've always known. I've been planting your presence like a seed long before you got there. A seed of favor. A sign of what's to come. You see, even when you think no one notices, I am already working on your behalf. I'm setting things in motion. You don't have to force your way into rooms. I'm sending your name ahead of you. I'm putting you in the hearts of the right people. And when the time is right, everything I've been preparing will unfold beautifully just for you. They looked at a photo of you, the one you didn't even like. The one you almost deleted. You told yourself, this doesn't look good. This isn't my best. But I said, this is exactly what they need to see. Because even when you're not trying, even in your quiet and unfiltered moments, you tell a story. Just by being still. Just by being you. Your posture, your calm, your quiet peace, that's me showing through you. You didn't force it. You didn't rehearse it. You were simply being who I created, and that's what caught their attention. They weren't just noticing your outfit, they felt something deeper. Something real. They didn't have the words for it, but they couldn't ignore it either. You didn't have to walk into that room physically. I brought your name in myself. This moment wasn't random. It's part of something much bigger. A series of divine signs. A plan I've been working on. I've been whispering your name in places you haven't even been yet. Opening doors. Creating space. Turning hearts in your direction without you even knowing. You thought your outfit was just a small choice, but to me, it was a signal. A message. Every piece you put on speaks your purpose, and the people in that room felt it. They couldn't explain it, but something in them knew, this person carries something different, something important. And as they talked about you, angels were listening. As they looked at your picture, I was smiling. Because you're walking out the plan I set for you without even realizing it. I'm not saying this to flatter you, I'm telling you this so you can walk with a deeper awareness. You're stepping into a time where people with influence are going to notice you, not because you chase them, but because I've chosen this moment for you. It's time the world sees what I placed inside of you. That steady confidence. That soft strength. That effortless grace. That's me inside of you. You are my masterpiece walking the earth, and now they're beginning to notice. They don't know why they feel something when they see you, but I do. And deep down, you do too. You've always felt different, and now that difference is turning into your greatest gift. This is only the beginning. That meeting was just the first step. One of the leaders in the room said, we should bring this person in, maybe for a youth project or something creative. And others nodded in agreement. You don't even realize what kind of messages are being written right now because of your name. I'm putting together something that fits so perfectly with your heart that when it finally reaches you, you'll cry and say, God, how did this happen? And I'll gently remind you it began with your yes. Your yes to being true to who you are. Your yes to not following the crowd. Your yes to honoring me in how you speak, live, and even dress. You are not invisible. The right people are seeing you at the right time. And some people from your past, they're going to see it too. They'll watch as everything unfolds, and they won't believe it. Because they laughed at your simplicity. They called you weird. Said you were too quiet. That your look wasn't stylish enough. But they didn't see what I saw. They judged the outside. I had already anointed your soul. And now your name is being spoken in places of power, and they will be watching. They'll watch your rise. They'll see the respect you carry without raising your voice. They'll see doors open for you that you never knocked on. And they'll be shocked. Because I am lifting up what was once overlooked. I'm blessing what others used to mock. Do you remember those days when you stared in the mirror, wondering if you stood out at all? I remember. You almost changed your whole style just to fit in. But something deep in your heart kept telling you, this is me. This is who I am. That voice you heard, that was me, protecting your identity. Guarding what I placed in you. Because I knew there would come a day when people would finally see what I've always seen. And that day is here. The people in that room, they weren't searching for trends. They were looking for something real. Something honest. Something sacred. And when they saw your picture, they saw exactly that. You reminded them of something they'd lost. Something deeply human. Someone even said, they look like they've been through pain but came out with peace, not bitterness. And when they said that, the room went quiet. Everyone felt it. Because what you carry isn't just a sense of fashion, it's your story. It's your survival. It's your strength. You've walked through storms. You've healed quietly. You've battled silently. And now, what shines from you is rare. It's not just beauty, it's spiritual power. You look like healing. You look like someone's answered prayer. And when you walk into a room, I make sure things shift, not because of your scent, but because of your spirit. Not because of your image, but because of your purpose. So never doubt your presence. Never question the power in just being you. You're not dressing to impress, you're wearing truth. You're walking out the calling I placed in you. And now the world is beginning to notice what I've known all along. You were made for something greater. And that greater is already unfolding. You think you're just getting dressed based on how you feel, but it's more than that. What you wear is spiritual. Every time you step into a room, you carry my presence even when people don't notice it right away. But this time, they did. They noticed you. They remembered you. Your image stayed in their minds. Some tried to forget, but they couldn't. Because once someone sees a soul that I've touched, they can't unsee it. Your modesty made them pause. Your calmness stirred their curiosity. And that curiosity, that was me. I'm drawing people to myself through you. I know you're wondering what all of this means, and I want to calm your heart. Nothing coming your way will harm you. I want to open doors and leave you unprotected. I'm not raising you just to watch you fall. I've watched you stay faithful when no one saw you. You chose me over comfort. You chose obedience even when it was hard. And now I am honoring you in front of others. But listen closely, don't chase attention. Just walk humbly in the light I'm giving you. Let me guide your steps. You don't have to network or try to force connections. Just be ready when I say go. The right people will find you. The right opportunities will come to you. Some of the people in that meeting lead others, but deep down, they feel empty. And when they saw you, something inside them said, "That's the kind of soul I want to be near." That's why you're being called. Not for performance. For presence. You carry healing without trying. Your silence speaks volumes. Your image holds quiet wisdom. Even without saying a word, you bring peace with you. In a room full of noise, your stillness stands out. Not because it's quiet, but because it's strong. Because it's real. You are someone who has been through fire and didn't burn you shine. And I saw your reaction when I whispered this to you. You laughed and said, "Me in a government meeting, that 𝚹𝚘𝚒𝚗 sound real." But I smiled and said, "Yes, you." Because I love choosing the ones others overlook. I love pouring favor on hearts that don't chase attention. You don't play games. You don't trade your soul for approval. That's why your spirit is so rare. That's why people with power noticed you. They're used to people trying to impress them. But you made them feel something. And that feeling, that's me. You're going to hear your name again, very soon. And it won't come from the direction you expect. Someone in that room was deeply moved. They've been quiet about it, but they're planning something that includes you. I've been softening their heart. They'll reach out. And it will surprise you. It won't feel forced. It'll happen exactly when it's supposed to. And when it does, you'll remember this moment. You'll say, "God, you told me this." And I'll remind you, "Yes, I told you." Because I trust you. I trust you with influence. I trust you to handle it with grace. But let me lovingly remind you, don't let attention change you. Don't forget where your light comes from. It comes from me. It's always been me. People will praise you. Some will copy you. Some will even compete with you. Don't let that distract you. Stay close to me, stay soft. Stay humble. Don't let the pressure harden your heart. Let me carry that for you. Let me keep your heart pure while I open doors. The spotlight doesn't change people. It just reveals what's already inside. I want you to shine without burning. Glow without pride. Be lifted without becoming unreachable. Stay my child, always. And before I close, there's something else I need you to hear. Someone younger is watching you right now. They don't know how to say it, but they admire you deeply. Your presence. Your voice. Your gentle confidence. Just by being who you are, you make them feel safe. You're teaching them how to live with peace, without even speaking. You don't need to preach to be powerful. Your life already speaks. I'm using your appearance, your uniqueness, your peace to lead others out of confusion. You're showing them a new way to see beauty and value. So when someone says, "You look different," don't take it as a bad thing. That difference is proof that heaven rests on you. They may not have the words, but they feel something when they're near you. That's me. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. And now, let me pray for you. Lord, we thank you for your hand over this life. For every step, every moment of waiting, every quiet act of obedience. We ask for your guidance, for your protection, and for divine alignment. Let love come gently and deeply. Let what is forming be strong, pure, and full of grace. As this year comes to a close, help us open our hearts to your timing. We trust you to bring it all together. Amen. Type 444 to receive this word and the blessings hidden in it. Something sacred is coming in the next message. And when it arrives, you'll know it was always meant for you. You are stepping fully into the power I've placed within you. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.